So, modern day self care, self love, um, internet guru, you know, philosophy and ideology. Um, there is this modern day push and propaganda to convince people that it's okay to be alone, and it is okay to be alone for some people. There is the advice that you have to learn how to love yourself, to be completely and unadulteratedly and unapologetically and unconditionally in love with yourself before you can be happy with someone else. You have to find peace and joy alone in order to be able to truly experience it with someone else. And I understand that concept. I understand that idea that emotional dependency on another person is not healthy, that you should be a whole and complete person first. Someone else doesn't make you whole, someone else doesn't make you complete. I get that, right? It makes sense, right? And it's actually good advice if you are teaching someone the proper way to love themselves and to find peace and harmony and joy. And a lot of times, these internet gurus and all of these motivational speakers, they don't do that. They tell you what you're supposed to do, and then they just leave you off in the world and make sure that the check clears. But at the end of the day, most of us don't even teach our children how to love themselves. We make them love their brothers and sisters. We make them love their aunties and uncles. We make them love their grandparents. We make them give hugs and kisses even when they're uncomfortable. You know, um, and it seems like the love for someone else is programmed. Like they spend so much energy and time indoctrinating you to love other people, right? But they spend very little time teaching you that self love is important and okay, right? And then you get to an age where you feel like you need to have a girlfriend or you need to have a boyfriend or you need to be popular and have friends in order to feel appreciated and valued and loved. We're not taught how to value and appreciate our own selves, our own talents, our own abilities, our own character, right? And then when we get older and we've gone through all these failed relationships, we're trying to figure out who to blame. Oh, it's all of them, or it's me, right? But at the end of the day, we're all put here on this planet to interact with each other. We all influence each other, and we're all influenced by each other, directly or indirectly, right? You come in this world and you have parents and you have siblings and you have 7 billion other people on this planet that we have to interact with, unless you plan on going out the woods, living off the grid with an axe and a fire starter and a bow and arrow by yourself. You know what I'm saying? But even then, you fuck around and find a bear that you like. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's hard is all I'm saying. Once you get to the point where you do love yourself, where you do value yourself, where you do appreciate yourself, you acknowledge, your self-worth, and you you experience happiness. You experience you know, accomplishment, and your ability to do things without other people, to find joy without other people. But at some point, you want to share that with someone. At some point, you get tired of hugging the pillow at night. You know, um, at some point, you get tired of lying to yourself that you're okay with being alone. Nah, bruh. I mean, spending $40 here and there, you know, that'll carry you for a while. But I'm telling you, consistency is nice. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to want someone. It's okay to want to be with someone. It's okay to want to share your life with someone or multiple people if you're polyamorous. Nothing wrong with it. So don't let people brainwash you so much that you think that you deserve to be alone, right? Or that, you know, you're just destined to be alone for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people fool you into thinking that there is no value, that there is uh, 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 no happiness with other people. You know what I'm saying? Being in a relationship, you know, there is a need, there is a desire and a need to connect with other people. And there's also a need to discover and to find yourself. There is value in being with people, and there is value in being alone. But the most important thing is balance. There has to be a balance. You have to have respect for your partner when they want time to themselves, when they want to be alone. And you have to have respect for your partner when they need to connect, when they need affection, when they need to be touched. So we really have to think beyond these, you know, boxes and these concepts that try to categorize everything. And we need to let things be natural and to flow like water. You know what I'm saying? There is a space and a time for everything. There's a space and a time for being alone, and there's a space and a time for coming together. And that is wisdom.